It's 20th of November 2025, and this is an update, personal update, Taco admin, something in between. So, first of all, pretty sure, all the shenanigans with Michael have kind of eased out. There's been an understanding that he does not have the public support he thought he had. The public has acknowledged me as the person who created this, running it, and the behaviour of him and his troop has been just condemned by the community now. They will continue to be their own insular thing, but I think they've gotten the hint. They've gotten the hint that this is not theirs, and their behaviour is abhorrent. And having finally gotten them to learn that lesson, I can hopefully start moving on with things. Although they will still, just because of behaviour, because they get something out of it, a large amount of their behaviour was just motivated by sadism. Remember, I was better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than a lot of these people who were working at the Australian Signals Directorate and related industries, and because of that, the pussies decided that they wanted to bring me down a notch. So they harassed me terribly online, and they committed all kinds of different cyber attacks and different crimes because I was better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than them. It's unbelievably deplorable conduct. It's morally, within the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community, that is perceived as like a significant taboo. And for Michael, who's tried to run a gym based on a community leadership kind of orientation, where he tries to portray himself as this good community leader and it's all about the values and things like that, him having fucked up on something and allowing that kind of behavior from people at his gym, and him actively participating in it, is going to be a mark on his name forever, and he will never recover his reputation within the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community because of what he has done. It is a significant trespass. It's a pretty fucking taboo thing to do. Like, being a sore loser is like, it's the worst thing you can be in jiu-jitsu, right? You need to be able to lose. If you can't lose, you can't learn. And historically, the community, at least in Australia, prided itself on weeding people out who weren't cut out for the craft. Now that we've tried to create a more opening, inclusive culture within Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I think is actually a good thing, we are going to have situations like this happen more frequently, because people with insufficient moral character to be able to, who are not placed in a position where they can develop that moral character, are going to stick around with the craft and never develop that resilience. And we're going to get weird behaviours such as what happened here, where we have sore losers who had not been bastardized. I didn't treat them badly at all. I just, I was very nice compared to what I've received. They just lacked a basic level of resilience, and they got shown up for it. So that chapter might be over. Never prepared to say it is, but it might be over. The next thing I need to talk about is the weird shit I'm doing with Taco. And the point is that whatever I do with it, I need to do it confidently, and I need to go all in, right? Because again, my job is to get public attention, because when I get public attention, I get people listening to our message. And I need to create the incentives to be able to get the largest amount of public attention possible. Now, previously I made a video saying I wanted everyone who had been involved in the project to get like $1,000 a week for the rest of their life, right? And I don't know, I need to look at the cash flow from my work on the AI stuff and my work, and then see ways to commodify what we're doing with Taco before I can go, yep, this is how much I can afford, okay? So that money, it's not some weird thing where I'm exchanging money for sexual favors, Like, it's not that at all. It's like, and when I talk about the Kamari having a different bracket, it's because they've had to deal with a lot more at a much younger age due to public exposure than the rest of the people in the project. Okay, right? But I can't promise what kind of income would be generated from the project and what income I can give to members of the project. What is important is that, like I've described a business structure. I'm kind of kept in a box, so it's very difficult for me to do anything, right? So don't expect, I can't make promises at this point in time because I'm just constantly being undermined. If you want this to work out well for you, what you need to do is you need to advocate to get me out of this bad situation so I can move on to the next stage of the project where I can use my fame and infamy to get you on a better track as well. Okay. Now, if I do the weird polyamorous sex thing, right, that is intended mainly as a means of maintaining public attention, and it might just be a bit of fun because it's fun to violate social norms, and it might be fun being part of a weird sex cult community. Who the fuck knows? But the point of it is that, like, don't expect anything from me. Don't think to yourself that I'm expecting something big from you. We don't know, okay? We don't have the cash flow sheets in front of us, and the job of what I'm doing is marketing and public relations, and that's why we're doing weird shit, okay? And yeah, have a good day, everyone.